Hey, what's up there, guys? Today we're gonna play another system. I got another system for you. We're gonna play the color that we think is going to match what we think that's gonna win. We're gonna be playing the same color the whole time. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with 2 units, and then if we lose, we'll go back to 2 units until we win. But once we get a win, we're gonna go to 2 units to 1 unit. Then we go back to 2 units. Then if we win, we go to 3 units. And then if we lose, we go back to 2 units every time. But if we win with 3 units, we're still going back to the 2 units and start the cycle all over again. Yeah, let's get started. So let's get into this system. So we're going to start with black is the most popular right now. So we're going to start with, we're going to keep black the whole entire time. So we start with 2 units, and let's spin. All right, that's a black 20. That's a win. So now what we're going to do is we're going down to 1 unit, and we're going to spin. All right, that's a loss. So we'll go back to the 2 units and spin. All right, we got the black 11. We got another win. So now we're going to go back down. Okay, now we're going to go back down to the 1 unit. All right, that's a black 2. We won. So now we're going to go back to the 2 units and spin. All right, that's a loss. So we're going to stay at the 2 units. Spin. And that's a black. Another black. That's another win. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to 1 unit on black. All right, that's a win. So we're going to go back to the 2 units on black. All right, that's a red. That's not good. So we're going to just rebet and spin. All right, we lost, so we're just going to rebet and spin. All right, that's a win. So we're going to go back to the 1 unit and spin. All right, that's a loss. So we'll go back to the 2 units and spin. That's a loss. So we're just rebet and spin. All right, that's a win. So we're going to go back to the 1 unit and spin. And that's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to double it and spin. Going back to the 2 units because we lost. That's a black. That's a win. All right, then we're going to rebet. And we're going to take 1 away. All right, there we go. I'm going to spin. I'm sorry, I should have went. All right, that was no good. All right, so now we're going to go back to the 2. I should have went back to the 2 before. Spin. That's a red. That's a loss. we're just going to put 2 units back up and spin. And that's a black 20. That's a win. I'm going to rebet. And we're going to clear one of those out. We're only going to put one unit and bet. That's a win. Alright. So now we're going to go back to the 2 units and spin. Let's get a black here. Nope, we got a red. Alright, so we're going to go 2 units and spin again. Alright, that's a black, that's a win. Okay, now we're going to put 1 unit and spin. We're up 5 units. And there you go, there's another win, so we're up 6 units now. We're going to go back to the 2 units and spin. Alright, that's a win. Alright, now this is the last move of this cycle. So we're going to go 3 units and spin. Let's get another black. Yes, nice. Alright, now we're up 11 units, I think. Yep. Alright, so we're going to go, of course I'm stuck now. Man, this game. Alright, alright, we're going to spin without betting. I hope we don't get a black. We did. Well, that stinks. Alright, so now we're going to go 2 units and spin. Man, we would have been up. Alright, so now 27. We're going to go 2 units again and spin. I'm not going to let myself lose $5. So I'm going to walk away with 5 units. Alright, so now we're going to put another 2 units on black and spin. So this is it. If I get a red, I'm going to go. Yep, we're going to walk away. So we did our evaluation and we made sure that we didn't lose more than 5 units. That's a great system. If you're playing $10 units, not on dollar units, you really don't want to only take a $5 hit. But if you're playing higher denominations, it's a good system to, like if you were playing $10 units, then you say, hey, I'm not going to lose more than 50. That's a good number. $50 is a good number. You know, if you're playing $25 bets, that's $125, and so on and so forth. So it's totally up to your budget. Okay, all right. Well, thank you, and I'm signing off. Please hang on for some more information. Hey, that didn't go too bad. We should have set our evaluation point when we were at 11, but we didn't. So we ended up taking 5 units for the day. 5 units, depending on your unit size, depends on your bankroll. $1 bets, you can get away with $100. You know, $5 units, you can get away with $500. And $10 units, you can get away with $1,000 bankroll. With $25 chips, I would suggest a $2,500 bankroll. And don't forget to set those evaluation points. Those are the most important thing about what I'm showing you. Set those evaluation points so you don't lose your shirt. You can come up with a small profit. Even a small profit is better than losing. Just let yourself, keep yourself above it instead of below. Always set those evaluation points. That's very important. I can't stress that more. But don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And please check out this video and check out the playlist that I got right over here. Okay? All right. Thank you.